Two T's in a pod, yeah, we're taking a ride. Tombi and Tam got the mic open wide. Talking TV, talking news, spilling tea in the blues with some movie reviews and a laugh or two. From big screen dreams to our daily schemes, moves, pets, and holiday themes. Poppy and Rosie barking in the back. Cosmo, Yarny, Salem on the cat attack. So grab a seat, let's chat a lot. You never know what we've got. Two voices, one vibe, come along for the ride. It's two T's in a pod, let's get it on.
I should have played some crowd noises, but welcome all to the Tombi and Tam's Two T's in a Pod. How we doing? How we doing?
I've done it again.
You've done what?
Left it on so I had an echo.
You had an echo.
Yeah, I have to listen to you once. I don't need to listen to you twice.
I was going to say, you probably don't need to listen to me twice. I'm actually going to turn myself slightly down because I feel like I'm really, really loud in my own ears. How you doing, though?
I'm all right.
Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not too loud, am I?
No.
Okay. No, that's good. It's good.
It makes a change.
Yeah, it makes a change.
Yeah.
But then I've been trying to sort out my audio as much as I can do. And that's whether it's the microphone, the gain, whatever it may be. But I've kind of I think I've dialed it down as much as I can do to where it's sounding okay again.
Yeah. So, evening, Rick. And yes, I am talking to you.
Yep. Indeed. So looking at the chat, we've got Jacob. How you doing? We've got Thomas. How you doing, kiddo? We've also got Logan in the house. Good to see you, Logan. Good to see you, mate. Brother Rick. Hail all you chat muppets. How you doing? And scan through. And to Lily. Yeah.
Lily.
Yeah. And we've also got Charlotte in the house as well. So Logan was on Jacob's YouTube account. You just had to change it. Gotcha. Charlotte, hello, Nanny and Grandad. Logan, Martin's eldest, is on the stream tonight. How are you both? Yeah, we kind of figured that out from the names, Char. But yeah, we're doing all right. As you can hear, Poppy is grumping. Pop Culture Archivist has now subscribed to the Tombi channel. Thank you very much indeed. Much appreciated. I love the way she grumps.
Oh, so I don't know what bug's crawled up her arse, but she's got the grumps.
Yep. Yeah, and I just need to deal with that one.
Yeah.
Just need to deal with that one. I'm getting rid of that blurb for reasons.
Yeah.
Getting rid of that blurb for reasons. Why is it saying declare yourself as human? Click to return to Tombi.
Because
this one here. Remove from
Poppy,
library.
shut up.
Everything else is fine. But I'm dropping that blurb, guys. Mostly because the thing is, whilst it's part of the Hump Day Chinwag song, at the time being, I am going to be getting rid of it. So I am going to be trimming that section out. It's all well and good if Stasis is with us in chat to take the piss out of him because it's all in good jest. But if he's not in the chat, then I'd sooner not be playing anything which could be misunderstood. So we're going to get rid of that one, which is fine. I'm going to also trim the section out of the Hump Day Chinwag intro as well. But Charlotte, that's nothing unusual. Bruce, how you doing, Bruce? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. How is you doing? What you been up to lately, mate? What you been up to lately? Bruce, another veteran. Thank you for your service as always. Midget says Willow was 2 on Monday. Bless her. She's still only tiny. I mean, Cosmo's bigger than her now, and Cosmo's a big fat lump. Well, he's a skinny lump, but he's a big boy. He is a big boy.
Yes. The way this lot have been going over the last couple of days, they're all lucky they've survived. So we've had mice and rats.
Yep.
We've had cats puking on rugs that luckily I've caught before the dogs caught it. And we've had Rosie rolling in fox poo.
Yeah, my good God. We took... What day was it? Was it It was Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah.
Tuesday. We took Rosie out. We took Poppy and Rosie out. And Rosie's taken a fancy to some lovely smelling fox poo on the floor and decided to roll about in it for good measure. My good God. You couldn't clear it up quick enough. She stank. And so she needed to go through the shower that day. So we actually put both the dogs through the showers, so they're all a bit freaking Poppy and that grunting.
I know.
Honestly. She sounds like...
I don't know why.
She sounds like someone's trying to start a diesel engine.
Yeah. But it's not like Rosie's on the sofa, because Rosie's on the floor with her head pointing towards my chair.
Yep.
That's why you can only see a tail.
Daily dysfunction. Fox poo. Yes.
Oh, honestly. Even though I'd cleaned her with dog wipes and like dry shampoo.
Yep.
Thinking that would help. I just really couldn't take the smell. So I said, right, I'm going to bath her, but we might as well do both of them. So there I am in a pair of shorts, beach shoes and a T-shirt in the shower with them.
You all right, Pete? How you doing?
And I'd scrubbed her, and all I could smell for about 12 hours afterwards was fox shit. It really wasn't funny. It got right in my nostrils and wasn't going anywhere.
Yep. Yeah, it was disgusting. And Daily Dysfunction says, "What did the fox say?" Yes. It was a little bit disgusting, to be honest. And there's always the risk. Poppy's grown out of it to a degree. If she found the biggest, loveliest lump of it, Poppy would probably do it as well.
Yeah.
But Rosie, it's the first time for Rosie. And my God, when Poppy was Rosie's age, I took, no word of a lie, I took Poppy across to the field. She rolled in foxwood. Took her home, showered her, head to floor, bottom in. She was perfectly clean. Next morning, she rolled in it again. And I'm like,
Your sound's going again.
I don't know why.
I don't know. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It just every so often it disappears.
No idea.
No
idea. Weird. Unless it's something to do with EV Marks. Couldn't tell you.
I know.
Unless it's when I flick across to a different window and then come back. Don't know. Weird. But yeah, I've taken Poppy across. She literally rolled, and then the next day rolled in it again because she's a little cow. Logan also says, "You did really well when you played Fortnite. I'm going to be playing some Fortnite again. I'm going to try and make it a regular monthly thing because I did enjoy playing with Lily. Of course, I did enjoy playing with Lily. And I know Dadman Walking would also like to play with the Tombi. So that'll be interesting as well. Just having a look on Twitter. There's some interesting things going on in the world. I can see that Alyssa McCunte's other half has finally been banned from X. About bloody time. Ban evader. What else has been going on in the world? Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the news. What's going on? We've also been looking at more and more houses. We've been looking at more and more houses across in Tennessee. And there's a lot more on certain other websites. Lee says, when are you playing Fortnite next? Now, I haven't made a concrete date, but if I was to hazard a guess, either the 29th or the 5th of the 29th of March or the 5th of April. One of those 2 days. One of those 2 days. It's always going to be a Saturday because of obviously Lily's availability. Buddy Hepburn's joined us as well. Good to see you. Good to see you. Ah, yes.
Did I? Yeah, I unmuted myself.
Yeah,
you're
muted.
Copy off.
Trump. Oh, let me put this on the screen. Trump live updates. What's going on in the world of Trumpinator? So, live updates. Judge orders administration to reinstate thousands of fired federal government employees. President also threatens 200% tariffs on European wines and champagnes if taxes upped on US whiskey. Yeah. Let me get rid of that crap. A federal judge ruled on Thursday that the Trump administration must immediately rehire tens of thousands of probationary federal employees who were terminated from multiple agency, including the Departments of Defense, Affairs, Energy, Agriculture. But the thing is, I don't think they've got a leg to stand on because they're in probation. Oh, of course, it's California. So California stated that Trump administration had unlawfully executed a mass firing of probationary workers through a directive issued by the Office of Personnel Management, describing the actions as a gimmick and a sham. No, I still think there's going to be a challenge on that one. I still think there's a challenge. If you're on probation, and depends on the law. We'll have to ask our American friends, especially about the I can't remember what the law is called. But there's one that they can just immediately fire people. I can't remember where it's enforced. But for me, probationary. If you're on probation, you are not a permanent employee anyway.
Right, Buddy's saying that they don't have one.
Oh, so
they don't have a probationary period
without cause anymore. So let me guess. When did that come in? The same Judge Shukin that was after Trump in Florida is now after Elon Musk. Time to zero. Question, Buddy. When did that law change? Was it conveniently during the Biden administration? Like towards the end of it? You have to term them out with the normal review and performance program here. Ah, gotcha.
Yeah, see here, normally it's anywhere between a 6-week and a 6-month probation period.
Yeah.
If during your reviews you're not doing so well and it's noted, then out the door.
Yeah.
Within that probationary period.
Yeah. So in the UK, it's a lot easier for the probationary period to be just ended based on a number of factors. And usually it's performance or not staying with the levels of performance required for the role. Hyperbolic Ninja's in the house as well. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. So, yes, meanwhile, in the latest salvo in the president's trade war against U.S. allies, Trump has threatened a 200% tariff on European alcohol, singling out wines and champagnes from France if the EU taxed American whiskey. And I don't blame him on this one because a lot of this is tit for tat. Europe is pushing up tariffs on certain things. Everyone's got to understand why tariffs are in place.
Yeah, I mean, we do get stung if we have things all over here.
Yeah.
From the States, we really get stung.
But the thing is that there's a specific reason why tariffs are employed, and the idea is not to punish the other country, whatever. It's to deter the companies in the home country, US, from purchasing cheap alternatives overseas and not putting the money into local or US companies. That's the whole reason why a tariff exists. It's not there for any other reason. It's to offset, or it's to disadvantage the cheaper alternative that's outside of the US.
Yeah,
Every country. Yeah,
our construction pretty much works the same way because they're not full time.
They're self-employed.
They have to have their own work cards and all the rest of it, and they are mostly self-employed. So yeah, they go. There's very few that actually work for a company full time over here.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Rick says these countries need to learn that pissed off adults are in charge now, and they have exceeded their fuck around, find out limits. The found out bill is due. Yeah, but the thing is that all of the tariffs are there to just what's the word I'm looking for? Fuck. Language is escaping me today. Is to make it less appealing to purchase materials and services from abroad, so that you instead purchase those same things internally within America. Now, any country in their right mind will want as many businesses or as much of that money to stay within the country. They want all of the foreigners to also pour money into the country, because that's how countries get richer. You're not going to get richer if all of your money is being spent abroad for things like steel, which is why there's heavily disincentivized. Cheers, Rick. Thank you very much indeed. Which is why things like Chinese steel has got such high tariffs against it, is to persuade the American manufacturers to purchase locally from home. I mean, this is not rocket science. This has been going on since day dot. And by them upping the tariffs on whiskey, which I can't understand being a massive industry. I really can't understand it being a massive industry.
We do import a lot.
No. I'm not saying we don't import things, and we don't import things from America. But we
import a lot of whiskey.
Yeah, but if we're looking at whiskey around the world, there's only two places that I'm going to buy whiskey from: Scotland and Japan. Bourbon is different. Whilst it is bourbon whiskey, it's in a different class. It's in a different band. Bourbon, yeah, I can see that there's going to be loads of different brands, Jim Beam and everything else. But ultimately, there's only really two countries I'm ever going to go to buy or purchase a decent whiskey. I'm not going to import it from America. So if that's me just generally, just spitballing that, I can't see how there's much of an interest in much export from America for whiskey.
Yeah, Irish whiskies.
Yeah, I granted, Andy Matthews, I'll go for Irish whiskies. I put Irish whiskies in the same boat as Scottish whiskies. So yeah, I'll give you that one. But it's close to the home. I'm curious actually, how much whiskey does the US export?
I like the way we got stuck on whiskey.
The EU. Yes, we need more whiskey. We need more whiskey.
Yeah, I would have suggested going to both places when we were in Nashville, but I don't think we could take a tour of 2. Hiya, Steve.
You all right, Steve? How you doing, brother? So what we got is President Trump threatened Thursday to impose 200% tariff on alcohol from the EU. And bearing in mind, this is just the EU. UK isn't considered here. So it's the European Union in response to the region's retaliatory 50% increase on US whiskey, further escalating tension between 2 long-term trading partners. Now, I'm just wondering what they think they're going to achieve, because, I mean, bearing in mind this is France and Spain, you've probably got Italy involved there as well. You've got German wines and beers. All the alcohol across the whole of EU, they are going to be fucking stung with this.
Yeah.
They're going to be stung a hell of a lot more than the US is. And Galadon, I still view Tennessee whiskey mostly as bourbon. Or bourbon.
Yeah, so is the nearest is Uncle Nearest is actually closer to Nashville than Jack's.
Yeah. Yeah, it's they do have it, Rick. What I'm talking about is how much they export. I can't really think of many brands that are probably going to be exported to a level that a 50% tariff on the whiskey is actually going to do anything. Oh, bless you, Grizzle. You have missed out, brother. You have missed out. I mean, if that wasn't the case, I would 100% get you to try Grand Reserva. And it's definitely going to be one of the first things I do when I come across to the States. Is I'm going to get a few bottles. I'm going to have probably 4 bottles of Grand Reserva, just ready to go, and everyone can just come and crash, and we just have a bit of a tipple. A bit of a tipple.
I think there's a bottle of that in my mum's drinks cabinet.
No, there's not.
Because that's there was, because that's what my dad drank. My Uncle Tom might have finished it off.
Glenfiddich, yeah.
No, there was a bottle of Grand Reserve in there as well.
I've never noticed your dad have Grand Reserve.
Yeah.
I'll be impressed if that is the case. I'll be impressed if that is the case, because it's 200 quid a bottle.
Yeah, someone bought it for him.
Fair enough then.
It was a gift from, might have been one of the Greek guys he did a job for.
Yeah. Rosie.
They used to give him nice tips like that. Yes, dog hair. I haven't hoovered up the dog hair. Look at it.
Yeah, the dogs are molting everywhere at the minute.
And that's a couple of hours worth of dog hair.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Hey, we've passed 1310 on the old subs. Nice. Buddy. My dad keeps a couple of bottles of Glenfiddich and Cragganmore Scotch on the cabinet. Nice. It's good. Yeah, we're doing well, Jacob. We're doing well. Scotch is wasted on his palate. Good liquid dirt is still liquid dirt. Tequila and vodka are my choice, but I'm starting to like whiskey. Yeah, honestly, mate.
I'm a vodka drinker.
I can get smaller samples of this Grand Reserva. So if I can get a smaller sample dispatched, just stick it in the freezer for a good week. And then at the end of the week, just have a tipple and you'll enjoy it. Davey Verse, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you. Thanks for joining.
Yeah, I'm definitely... tequila, I don't know what it is.
I can drink tequila. But I wouldn't necessarily say tequila is my favourite. Oh, that's nice.
But when we stayed in a really nice hotel in Mexico, when we were all-inclusive plus, and when we walked in, there was a full bar of tequila in the room, and we didn't touch it all 10 days.
And for very good reason, because that tequila is ass water. As if I was to say, Rick, what are your thoughts on Jose Cuervo?
Well, I don't drink it anyway.
No, it is like drinking slop. It's not a very nice tequila at all. It is horrible.
Yeah, see, this is my question, Andrew. Is it tequila if there isn't a worm in it?
Good point.
And I wouldn't drink anything with a worm in the bottle. I'm sorry, just
You
not
wouldn't drink
happening.
anything without a worm in it.
No, with a worm in it.
Mo, how you doing, brother? It's good to see you, Mo. We're just talking, Mo. We're just talking alcohols and the fact that Daddy Trump is slapping the European Union for 200% tariff increase because they put 50% on whiskies. We're just going through, just discussing alcohol right now because why not? Why not?
No, Davey, we just had a nice holiday in Mexico. And I will say we had a lovely holiday in Mexico. And the people are friendly.
Yep. We
and
were
they're
walking
very
around.
nice.
We were walking around the back streets in local towns. And we had no issues whatsoever. We weren't on the Cancun side. We were on the other side. So we were on Puerto Vallarta or Vallarta, depending on how you want to pronounce it. God damn it. Where were we? Let me show you. I can bring it up on Google Maps. Puerto Vallarta.
It was lovely.
It was lovely. Oh, the freaking helicopters are back, bastards! Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah.
I knew they would be back. They've been out there all day. They're definitely getting ready to deploy because they don't do this.
I'm trying to remember which hotel we were at. I'm sure that's where the town is because we were north. We were quite far north, weren't we? Yes. So you can hear Chinooks in the background. So we live right next to Armed Forces ranges.
So what they're doing is practice manoeuvres at the moment. So they're bringing in
that's the one.
Vehicles, dropping them, then rehooking them up and taking them away. They're practicing in and out. They were carrying ruddy great big guns over there the other day. But yeah, they're doing lots and they're very noisy. Is that our one?
I can hardly talk. Do you know what? I'm going to shut the window. Let me do that. I'm going to get attacked.
I tell you, the best part of the holiday, because it was over our anniversary, was I actually got up really early, went onto the balcony, and there were half a dozen pods, not half a dozen dolphins, half a dozen pods of dolphins out in the bay. It was really nice.
Absolute load of dolphins. So while we were there, we saw stingrays, we saw pods of dolphins, we saw seals, we saw sea snakes by the bucket ton. And the amount of crabs, I've got a video. It was this one, I think. Was it the Ryu? Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So I'm a fucking smooth bastard. If no one's ever said anything, I'm a fucking real smooth bastard. It was our what wedding anniversary was it? Would have been 7th year.
I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, I think it was our 7th anniversary. I had got in contact with the hotel a good 3 months before we were due out there and got them to arrange 2 massive bouquets for our anniversary. And so I managed to sneak the wife down to the beach for a walk whilst they put all of these lovely flowers in But it was definitely this hotel that we went to. I'm going to see if I can drag. Yes, I can. Yeah.
At the beach.
Yeah, it's probably the worst position I could have gone, actually. I'm going to go on to the other shade.
It was a really nice hotel.
Yeah. Oh, it's lovely. Lovely hotel. Really, really nice hotel. Really, really nice food. And do you know what? The funniest thing about the food... Dadman, walk in! How you doing, brother? The real funny thing about the food was the size of the prawns. To us, these prawns are like massive. They're like good 7 inches, 8 inches long. No one was touching them. None of the Americans were touching them. None of the locals were touching them. But me and Tam had a wild time with them. Because I mean,
Yep.
we don't get them that often.
And steak, we had nice steaks.
Steaks were absolutely fantastic. I would show the images of some of those things, but I'll end up doxing myself if I did. I'll end up doxing myself. But Dadman Walking, hail chat, good to see you. And then we got Thetazoid.
No sea
God.
bugs.
Hail, how you doing? He's over on Twitter. I keep forgetting that I'm also live on Twitter.
I don't go into the sea, and I especially won't go into the sea after seeing the nice big black and red snakes in the sea.
So Mozamboni went on his honeymoon. Oh, fucking Jesus. Do you know what? I can't speak today. I'm literally speaking retarded. Honestly, I can't bloody get half of the words out properly without sounding like an absolute muppet. And it's been, do you know what? It's been ever since, what, last week? Just every now and again, I'm just tripping on all of my words as if blah, 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 blah. Just can't speak. It's great. But Mo says, my honeymoon was spent in Cabo San Lucas many moons ago. Yes. Mate, me and the wife have been married. This is 2007. What year is it?
I don't know, 25?
I don't know. We've been married a fucking long time.
Yeah, we've been married a long time.
And we're going to be spending our next anniversary when we come over to the States in May. Looking forward to it.
I couldn't actually tell you where we are at that point in time. Our anniversary. I couldn't tell you where we are. Might be in Baltimore, actually.
No, I think no, we're not. We're in Sleepy Hollow because that's why we got the balcony.
Oh, okay.
We got the balcony in Sleepy Hollow so we could get up to mischief.
We've
Oh,
been
you
together.
bastard! We've certainly been together for 18 years.
Yeah.
But we've not been married that long. But we've been together fucking ages now. It's time for a break. Holy fuck, I'm tired.
You're tired. Oh my
Fuck,
God.
Jesus. Thetazord, watch out for the headless horseman. I hear he is a head case. Oh, gotta love the puns.
Oh, we're also going to Salem.
Yeah, so
there's a witch, and it's not me, that may be getting burnt at the stake before we get sleepy.
Depending on where people are, we are trying to see, certainly for the first 10 days-ish, we're trying to see as many people as we can do. And if you happen to be in any of the areas and you want a beer, you want to come for a drink, you just got to give us a shout and we'll arrange it. But we are starting off in Boston, going from Boston to Salem, Salem to Sleepy Hollow, Sleepy Hollow down to essentially Baltimore, Washington, D.C., across to Virginia. Then from Virginia, back across up to Richmond into Tennessee. And at that point in time, we go in Knoxville, Nashville, and everywhere in between. So, yeah. Bunch of rookies. Yeah, 20 for me and the missus this year. This June. Nice. Need to AI some graphics tees. Do you know what? That's not a... So, long story short, Davey, I wanted to do the Tombi and Tam teabagging tour of America. That's what I wanted to call it. So I might have to make a couple of T-shirts and get some samples made. Or make lots of T-shirts and get lots of samples made. But the Tombi and Tam teabagging tour of America.
Yeah. We will, it'll depend on how and when we manage to put anything up.
Can't hear the blurt, can you?
No.
You're not paying attention, are you?
No.
Can you actually see it come up on the screen?
No.
Why? I don't know why you can't see it. Are you special or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are special. But Grizzle, thank you very much indeed, sir, for the lovely blurb that you just played for me and me alone. It's amazing. Holiday Road.
I'm... Right. Tombi's not really a massive seafood fan.
It depends on what it is.
He would much prefer steak or ribs.
If it's... Right, okay, so I'll eat fish. I don't do sushi. I'll eat mussels. I won't do oysters. I won't eat crab. I won't eat... let me rephrase. I'll eat crab. I'll eat lobster, but I find it too rich. Give me all the prawns and shrimp all day long. No problem at all. But that's probably as far as I'll go with... give me a mountain of calamari. I'll eat calamari till the cows come home. And then I'll eat all the steak. Give me steak.
Steak is probably the safest, Rick.
Yeah. Steak is where it's at. Give me meat. Give me barbecue. Give me
jiggle,
meat.
jizzle, jiggle, jizzle, jiggle, jizzle physics.
Jizzle physics. Exactly. Clifton, how you doing, brother? Good to see you. You outed yourself. I see you lurking. Andy Matthews just says seafood and eat it. Well, yeah. To a degree. I am losing the weight, though. I'm now... What's that? I've lost a lot. A lot more. But Clifton 3D says, give it to me raw. Give it to me raw. Oh, do you know what I can do? Yeah, carry on talking.
Yeah. I like my fillet steak because I can't eat anything else. Rare.
Blue.
I would prefer it blue. I will eat it rare.
Yeah.
So it has to... Oh, my God. What is under my chair now?
The dog?
No. Oh, he's back to lurking.
Tombi does do a good blue steak as well.
Yeah. I eat prawns. I eat crab. I eat calamari. I will eat...
Okay. Done.
Lobster in small amounts.
Look at those memberships go! So Tombi's used some of his Muppet memberships. Mo has become a member. Psychotic Mongoose. Major Zap. Carlos.
Shut up and take my money.
And finally, Mrs. Dadman. Yeah, shut up and take my money. Can you hear the sound effect from that?
No.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
So at least you can see it. It's weird that you can't hear it.
Shut up and take my money.
Yeah, no, can't hear it.
I can't understand why, because... Nah. Fat nose.
I think I may have to buy a bigger suitcase.
Shut up and take
You
my
may
money.
have to buy a bigger suitcase.
Yeah, or another suitcase.
I know why you can't hear it. It's
Why?
because you haven't got the browser plugged through to your headphones.
No.
Because you're just hearing the output from the mixer, which is
Shut
the
up
chat
and take
mix.
my money.
Yeah, that'd be why.
Yeah, because I haven't opened up the blurpy window.
Yeah, I was going to say, because if you open up the blurpy window, you would be able to hear them. But these are not blurs, these are Botrix alerts, so it goes without saying. What was I going to do? Shizer.
Shut up and
Can't
take my
remember now.
money.
Can't remember now.
To take clothes with us because I can't do any washing for 2 weeks because we're not in any one place
Yeah, that was it.
long enough to do any washing. So I've got to take 2 weeks worth of clothes or else I'm going to be doing a lot of shopping.
I've actually just remembered what I was going to say. So coming back to where we're going to be on all of these journeys, if anybody wants to meet up for a beer or go out for a pint or two, and you're on those locations, just give us a shout. Just drop us a link in Discord or Twitter, you name it. Hyperbolic, no, go and you got to pick up the kids, then, yeah. I'm pretty sure you've got to go grab the kids. Take care of yourself, brother. Remember, let me grab Hyperbolic's. Let me grab Hyperbolic's link. Hyperbolic, go get the kids, and I'll drop your shit. I'll drop your shit now. Ninja does a lot of gaming-related content and some videos. Definitely check out his content, guys. Really good chap, and I'm glad that I came across him within the community. I do enjoy him dying in games, because every time he dies in games, he then does sit-ups, push-ups, pull-ups, whatever. So he gets.
What are you bloody grumping for again? You're a right moany old lady.
Moaning Myrtle.
Yep. Maybe we should have called her Myrtle. Her bloody
Did you see her ear twitch?
Yep. Myrtle? You want to be called Moany Myrtle?
I'm pretty sure that's a yes.
Rosie's. Rosie is just broken.
Yeah, Poppy was looking directly at the camera then, as if to say, I can see myself on that camera thingy. You know I don't like my picture being taken.
No, she doesn't.
She hates it.
She's got her head posed.
Yeah, she just giving you a death stare. Do you know what? Get a camera out and try and take a picture of Poppy. She'll turn her head. She hates it. Absolutely hates it. Davey Verse, biscuit time. It could be.
No.
No, they've already had treats. They've already had treats. They had, what did they have earlier?
They had wolf brushes.
Wolf brush. Yeah,
their herbal toothbrush.
Psychotic Mongoose, how you doing? Good to see you, brother. It's good to see you. Yeah.
But yeah, I think my...
All right.
Oh my God, she's really stropping out. Don't show off. Have I got to go and find you a treat?
Yes.
You want something? You want something?
So normally Poppy responds to you. If she licks her lip, that's a general yes.
Would you like a treat, Poppy? Do you want a treat? Or are you just going to look at me? Oh, there we go. Licky lips.
There's the lick. Yeah, generally she will just lick bottom lip as if to say yes, please, and just licks herself. But yeah, what I was going to do is I was going to share this tab. Let's have a look at this tab. I've been looking at some more houses.
Take my money.
Shut up and take my money. Davey Verse, bless him. Davey Verse for the 2 British dibdobs. Biscuit time now slips over £2. Thank you very much indeed, Davey. It's much appreciated. And Rick says, Poppy is American Indian. She knows you are stealing her soul with every picture. Yeah, because that was one of the things that they really struggled with, wasn't it? Yeah, what was I looking at? It was one of these houses. Where was the land? There was I think it was like 20 acres. Square foot, I wanted at least 2,500 because I don't want a tiny house. Ugh. I don't want a tiny house. Tiny houses suck. All right, there's 4. And there was one in one of these. I was like, do you know what? Actually, I could build there quite nicely. I think it was this one was a case of kind of like...
Never half-ass 2 things. Whole-ass 1 thing.
Yes. I think it was this one I was looking at. And
That stunk.
whilst you can just move in, I would eventually knock it down.
Oh my God.
Yeah, honestly, really just ignore the state of the house. The house looks god-awful. But it's enough to move in. Now it was the map and location. That was more the important thing. So this one, 250,000, but it was a 24 acre lot, which leaves us with quite a lot of maneuver room. Quite a lot of maneuver room.
Oh my God. Them things bloody stink.
What did you give her?
Beef udders.
What? You gave her beef tits?
Yeah, beef udders.
Salem's like, what?
They're quite, they're dried, so they're really hard. So it'll keep them both quiet for a minute.
I'm just getting put off by the whole fact they're beef tits.
Well, what else do I give them?
This is also true. Daveyverse was looking at some woodland by his. Wouldn't get planning permission, but would make a great camping spot. Yeah, and the thing is, this is one of the main reasons why we are moving across to the US, because building anything in the UK is nigh on impossible. The costs are prohibitive, the land is prohibitive, and you'll never find somewhere close to a decent town or close to a town within driving distance for reasonable money. You're priced out of it. The country has priced you out.
No, Fallout Dave, I have really been looking into it, and the crime rate in Memphis is rising, and the poverty is rising.
Ideally, we want to be east of Knoxville. We don't want Memphis side if we can avoid it.
Nashville, you mean?
Well, I mean, the thing is, if I just bring up the map on this one, I'm just going to go to the satellite view. If I had my choice, then there's Nashville. Let's go zoomy in. So there's Johnny Knoxville. If I had a choice, it's up just north of Knoxville. Basically, anywhere on that side would be perfect. Anyone that side would be perfect, because you get all of the mountain ranges and everything else in between. And like you say, Memphis is just too much crime there. Just fucking far too much crime for my liking.
But the poverty's rising.
Yeah.
Which obviously is causing a knock-on effect.
Mm-hmm. Now, rumours are that there's also potentially a recession in America. So they're just trying to do whatever they need to do to obviously prevent that.
But we've got the same thing here.
We've certainly got the same thing in the UK, but unfortunately, and the worst thing, do you know what the worst thing with recessions are? Is that everyday people tend to lose their homes, because with recessions come high interest rates and then mortgage snatchbacks. So as a result, you end up seeing a lot more houses come onto the market for a lot cheaper cost, because they've just got to shift them. Mortgage companies will snatch back. They keep whatever the tenants have already paid in terms of mortgages, and they'll just sell them off at cost. So there is the potential that you can find some very cheap properties later down the line, and the worst thing is it's always at some poor fucker's expense, which is why I hate taxes, and I hate big companies, and I hate mortgage companies. They all suck. Major ding dong. Where was that? I'm trying to think of the one that you were showing me earlier, but had the free property.
Oh, yeah, but it's a what's it place, and it so there's no bloody electric.
Yeah, Amish. See, that's the other thing that we've got to contend with is a lot of these are coming up as Amish related or Amish builds. So whatever happens, we then got to do all the. I can do all the electrics. I just need to get someone to certify to sign it off. But I can run them run the electrics. I would put all solar in at the same time.
Yeah, you've gone wishy-washy again.
I haven't touched anything.
Yep, you went though.
I haven't touched anything. Testicle face. Fallout Dave. Tombi, I'm biased for my state, of course. I live south of the Dadmans. That's Florida, isn't it? I think it's Florida. Tombi, America has been in a recession for 2 years already. PDF bribe 'em. Just changed the definition to avoid calling it one. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. Recession, but the issue was pushed down the road with excessive government expansion and hiring. And this is why, obviously, Elon and Trump are desperate to cut the federal budget.
Yeah, some lovely places,
Yeah.
but there's no electric. So you've got these already built places with no wiring in them whatsoever. So you're going to wreck the nice ones pulling all the wiring through.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. It is what it is. See, none of those.
I have seen a couple of crappy houses that they're just mobile homes.
Yeah.
They're, the prefab ready-built plug-em-ins that you have over there. That's what they are. But they come with more land and they're cheaper.
Yeah.
So you could technically say, right, boot that crap down and build something decent.
Who wants to live in a freaking igloo?
Huh?
This one, 2 seconds. Let me share this one. Look at this.
Yeah, I saw that. Who wants to live in a fucking
It's an igloo. Is this one of those kind of like namby-pamby, woke lefties, minimalistic houses? I mean,
We've got loads of them in Wales.
it looks like someone's just cut a golf ball in half and just put some spackle on it. Yeah, not my cup of tea. I would definitely take Alec Baldwin's finger to this place, and we
Is
would.
it cheap?
For the money, I wouldn't pay that for it.
Holy hell. And
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
only got 14 acres with it as
Yeah,
well.
I wouldn't be paying that for it. I would literally be
I
inviting
wouldn't
all
give
our.
them half for that.
I would be inviting all our American chums with guns and explosives. We would make thermite, would make all sorts of funny stuff, would put it all in the house, and then we'd just take pot shots till it goes off.
Yeah, that'd have to be half that, and we'd keep that. That'd make a good piggy home.
Fallout Dave says, Tombi may be a homesick polar bear. The only problem is, if the polar bear's inside the igloo, you're having a fucking bad day already. The Ewoks who live up there are going to definitely be a little bit upset by that. Eskimos, that's them. I couldn't think of the word.
Oh,
I mean, look at that.
oh. No.
No.
Rick.
What did he say?
Conduit.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, no. I tell you, Rick, my biggest hate
Is
any house is-
surface-mounted conduit.
Yeah.
It's atrocious. It's lazy. It looks unsightly. It's god-awful. No, conduit is just the worst thing ever. You have to go through walls. Commander Classified, how you doing, brother?
She's cramping again.
Yeah, she's probably grumping because she needs to go outside for a poo. And
No, she's
you've trapped her in.
behind me.
Open the door for her.
She doesn't want to go out.
I bet if you opened the door, she would go. Let's test that theory, Tam. Go on.
Are you making me get up again?
You're closer to the back door than I am. Do as you told, woman. I'm the husband. Go.
And what's that got to do with price of bread and butter?
Make me a sandwich.
Balls. Just in case the kids
I don't think this relationship is going to last, guys. She's not going to make me a manwich. My manwich. God damn it. You're doing better today, you brother. You're doing better today. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I've been thinking, mate.
A British sandwich. Actually, we don't eat sandwiches because we don't eat bread or
no,
potatoes.
So we're not eating bread at the minute, which is probably a good thing because obviously bread is the devil. I love bread, but bread doesn't love me, and I put on a shitload of weight with it. That being said, I can't wait to come across to America because I am just going to eat like a fucking king.
Bearing in mind you've still got to get into a suit for the wedding.
Yeah, I can't go mad with it, but I'm definitely not gonna not partake in lovely food when I come across to America. I'm not gonna see myself off. I'm not gonna be boring. I want to see if their steaks and their food are all it's cracked up to be. I do want to try some biscuits and gravy, even though your biscuits and gravy look like I'm eating a dried scone covered in sausage jizz. I mean, it doesn't look very nice from the pictures, but that could, as they say, looks can be deceiving. Biscuits and gravy. I mean, look at it. It looks like someone just smegged all over a fucking scone. I mean, what part of this actually looks nice?
Yeah, that.
I mean, look at this little bit here. Hold on. That little brown bit looks like a cock. That's a fucking dick. Someone fucking cooked a cock and shoved a cock in your fucking sausage batter. And you wonder why I don't want to fucking eat it when you're putting dicks in it. Yeah, exactly, Poppy. They fucking eating the dicks. Yes. Like Dave, a lot of Americans substitute flour tortillas for bread to reduce carbs and turn things like sandwiches into wraps. I'm doing exactly the same. Well, I've got high protein wraps, and I'll have one every now and again.
That just. I don't think I'm actually that brave.
Commander Classified, Tombi, if you find yourself up near Salt Spring Island in Canada, let me know, and I'll make sure you've got a place to stay, a vehicle to drive while you're here. Fuck yes.
We can't do that this time.
No, we can't do Canada this time. But certainly over the course of the next couple of years, we are going to take as many opportunities to get across to the fat land as possible. And I definitely have to take Tam into Canada at some point. And especially when we end up living out in America anyway, we'll definitely be hopping across to the border, depending on if Trudeau actually lets anyone escape.
Right. See, it's these weird combinations. Right. So that looks like sponge cake that is not gravy.
That's not gravy. That looks like smeg. Sorry, guys, but... And Rick's
looks like uncooked batter.
Rick's trying to argue the toss. That was sausage bits, you Burke. No, that is a dick. That is a dick.
So no, that's not tempting me.
Okay, I'll show you another image, Tam.
Fried steak with gravy and eggs is even worse.
I'll show you another image, Tam, just in case I'm being unfair to the Americans here. Just in case I'm being unfair to our lovely Americans, here's another image.
No, that doesn't look right.
Do you know what that looks like to me? Do you know when I do mushroom, garlic white wine mushrooms, onions in cream, that's basically the same looking consistency of it. But from what I understand, is basically a sausage gravy roux, which is why it looks that. And now I explain it as a roux, you understand what the consistency is going to be. It's just basically going to be a very thick,
milky,
floury gravy with sausage dicks in it.
Yeah, and that's still that looks so unappetizing.
Fallout Dave, it's actually quite impressed because Fallout Dave says that is not how it should be made. That is a northern person cooking southern food.
Okay.
Charlotte, the granddaughter comes in with the zinger, and basically says that looks like throw up. Oh, Charlotte, never change, sweetheart, never change.
The dogs now. Oh, Poppy's gone to lay in the kitchen, and Rosie's hiding behind my chair.
Pete with the be patient, folks. They're British. Yes, we are British. We've got we've got some standards. We got some standards.
But then don't forget, I eat pie, mash, and liquor.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't imagine there'd be many Americans that think eel juice on their pie and mash would be very appetising.
Buddy says, Fallout Dave, it looks like it's been sitting on the counter for a few days. It does, doesn't it? I mean, they've cracked black pepper across the top. Don't get me wrong, those biscuits look quite nice. The biscuits look quite nice. It's the sauce, it's the gravy that has me a little concerned. Right, okay, so Rick, to the chaps, if you've had this, does it just literally taste like liquid sausage? It sounds so weird to say. Liquid sausage. Rick says, I swear, Charlotte, when you come to America, I will introduce you to foods you never thought would be good. That are fantastic. And the thing is obviously when we move across to the States, every now and again we'll definitely get the grandkids over, whatever. Because they would only need to
when you stick meat in your mouth, you want it to taste good.
You've gone again.
It might be the blurps, you know. Because it's every time the blurps happen. Rick says, try chicken and waffles. Fried chicken and waffles.
Oh my God.
Yep.
It's this whole thing, pancakes for breakfast.
Yeah, and do you know what? I've never understood the whole pancakes and bacon and syrup. That's weird. It's like really weird. It's like mega strange. Why would you have
pancakes with bacon?
Yeah. Why would you have pancakes with bacon and then put syrup on top? You have pancakes with syrup.
And you have bacon with eggs.
Bacon and eggs. Or black pudding. Which is amazing. Which is absolutely amazing. But I mean the thing is I'm gonna try it. I will try it. It looks weird. Kind of like looks like an off-coloured egg mayonnaise.
Yeah, but I'm not a typical Brit. I'm a Londoner.
Oh yeah. So this is the biscuits and gravy, as done by the British, which is open image and new tab. So this is biscuits and gravy as done by the British. Bourbons and custard creams dolloped with beef gravy. That's disgusting. That's fucking vile. Andy Matthews. Say what?
Mushy peas.
Yeah, mushy
We
peas.
could ask about mushy peas on chips.
Andy Matthews says, Tombi, you must make honey roast gammon. I do honey roast gammons all the time. I actually cook it in Coke, drain it off. I then take off the rinds and then score the fat, salt, put the herbs on it, and then roast it off with a bit of a nice honey glaze. I love it. But EO, what the fuck? EO comes in with the chocolate covered bacon. What?
Chocolate
Fucking
with
weird.
bacon. Right, 2 seconds. I need to kick Poppy out of the house.
Chocolate covered bacon. You're as bad as Eric. So Eric on Twitter quite regularly posts him dipping bacon in his coffee.
Oh,
See, I knew that would set her off. Dipping bacon in your coffee. It's like, what the fuck? Adam Gray, glad we're answering the tough questions finally. Yeah, there are quite a few tough questions. Yeah, I've changed my mind on the last one. I'd rather eat that than biscuits and gravy. EO says sweet and salty is her thing. I was going to say something rude then. I'm glad I didn't because the grandkids are in chat. You saw chocolate rice. That's Rice Krispies, isn't it? Chocolate rice? Rice Krispies? What are they?
Yeah.
Cocoa Pops. If you like sea salt caramel, you can't knock chocolate bacon. I do love sea salt caramel, but there's this weird thing that's not in it. It doesn't have bacon in it. It's not the same, EO. It's not the same. Oh, crying out loud. Crying out loud. Right, okay, 10 past, so we'll start wrapping it up. I am going to be back in 20 minutes. I'm going to be back. I'm going to be starting a fresh gameplay run of Death Stranding. So if you like, or have you never seen it, like me, make sure you pop in for that one. Ickle, when are we going to be back again?
I don't know. Saturday, maybe?
Saturday,
I don't know.
Saturday, we've got 2 teas. Now, I have got a few shows over the weekend because I've been invited to a million different shows. So you will see us both do a 2 teas on Saturday. You'll definitely see us do some World of Warcraft over the weekend as well, guys. So definitely pop in for that. I'm going to be doing Death Stranding in 20 minutes. I need to order some food because I'm starving now. So Death Stranding in 20 minutes. It's going to be a bit of a longer session because I just want to play it as much as possible.
That's as bad as beetroot in chocolate cake, Rick. I'm sorry. No, it doesn't work. And yes, Canadian back bacon, yes. Because we do actually import that.
Yeah. And Commander Classified is 100% correct. Bacon makes everything better apart from chocolate, in my view.
Yeah, chocolate and bacon, no.
No. Sci-Fi Mombi's just coming in right at the end. Sci-Fi Mombi, we're going to be disappearing off. I'm going to be back in 20 minutes for a gaming stream. Make sure you pop back for that. I'm going to send you off to somewhere else for the time being. Who is actually streaming? Don't know. Yanni and Uncle Martin are probably still going, and if that's the case, what I'll do is I'll send you over to Uncle Martin. J Viper Gaming. Oh no, it looks like they've finished. J Viper's oh no, they are still on. Why can't I see Uncle Martin? Has he not got his redirects turned on? Can't have.
No.
Oh fuck it. I'll send you over to Yanni. Guys, we're going to be back, or I'm going to be back and stuff over the weekend. Until then, guys, thank you very much indeed. Like, share, subscribe on both mine and over on Destiny's channel. And until then, look after yourselves. It's been emotional. Bye for now.
So that's the end. We've talked away. Tombi and Tam, we're done for the day.